Hi everybody, it's Sasha again. Back to spinning the mystery wool on the Louët S17. You can't see it in the shot, but I finished the first bobbin. Now I'm just working on the second half. Haven't been able to spin in a few days because I've been really busy with work. But I thought I would take a few minutes to make a little video today. It is a super rainy Friday here in southwestern Ohio, and unfortunately that means rather than cooling down outside, it's just going to get more and more humid because all that moisture is not going to leave. But with the air on, it's not too bad inside. I don't like spinning when it's really humid because my hands get sweaty and then they stick to the fiber and then the fiber doesn't draft well and just makes a mess. But hooray for technology! I never realized what a really big difference that makes until last summer. We were having some work done on the house and all the power was out. And so I thought, oh, well, I'll sit outside on the porch where at least there's a street light outside. I can see a little bit, but the only knitting I had going was pretty complicated lace, and I didn't want to make a mistake and then have to very, very carefully rip that lace back. And so I thought, oh, well, I'll spin because I do that mostly by feel. And it was just so humid, I could not get the fiber to draft to save my life. It just ended up being one sweaty clump. Had to throw some of it away because it was all like, it was just really gross. But they say that if you're spinning linen or other bast fibers like hemp, that you want your hands to be wet. In fact, people will keep a little finger bowl next to their wheel because those fibers tend to be really stiff and harsh, and getting them wet helps to make them cooperate a little bit with the spinning process. So I haven't spun any flax yet, but if I do, I will let you know how it goes. I have woven with flax, and I will say we did not wet down the warp, and I don't try to keep it humid in the room when I'm weaving, and I haven't really had any problems with that. But it's also really, really nice linen that I'm using, so that might have something to do with it. Isn't spinning relaxing? It just calms my whole mind down. Anytime I'm worrying too much, I like to get some knitting or some spinning. I haven't been doing as much wheel spinning lately, partially, like I said, because I've been so busy with work, and then also partially because a friend of mine decided to take up spinning, and she's been spinning on her drop spindle, which of course made me jealous and want to spin on my drop spindle. So I've been playing with that. I thought about doing a video, but I move my body so much that I'm not sure that it would make a good video. I might have to come up with a different setup. But I thought now would be a good time to get better at using a low whirl drop spindle. I usually use a high whirl, but low whirls are a little bit better for carrying around places because there's no hook. So when you drop it on the concrete, there's nothing to break. So I've been practicing with the low whirl, getting better at getting it spinning evenly, because at least the way that I do it, I hold my hand a little differently to set the spindle in motion, and getting fast at tying and untying the knots at the top. So that's been fun. I'm feeling far more competent than I used to, which is always the goal, right? We'll take progress. We don't need perfection. We just need progress. But that is just about the end of our time. So I'll turn the camera off and show you what I'm working on another day.